All right, everybody, ribeye, pork chops, and potatoes. Come have dinner with me. We're going to go with these potatoes and, of course, our GPS tonight. GPS is the star tonight, but you'll see that we're going to come back also with a couple more of those Southern Draw seasonings. So let's start with the GPS on these potatoes. I've already put some neutral oil in the pan here so that this seasoning will adhere to the potatoes. And we of course, went with the generous portion there. You see, then I wanted more garlic on these potatoes. So we're going to go with some garlic powder, not garlic salt. Keeping in mind that we just use that GPS on purpose, which is garlic, pepper, and salt. I just wanted a little bit more garlic on these potatoes. Then went in there with some parsley flakes. Gotta have those. And we're gonna massage that in really good there. You can see us there. Just massaging it in, making sure every potato here is going to get a little bit of that GPS. Going to get some oil on it, some of that garlic powder, as well as those parsley flakes there. So now you're going to see here, what we're going to do next is we're going to go over to now our oven there. You're going to see we're going to do this for 400 degrees. And you see, we season those chops here with, I don't know if I showed that. I'm going to show it. I don't know if I showed it yet. But we're going with that chicken and pork seasoning. There, the Southern Draw chicken and pork seasoning. So remember, we did the Southern Draw on the Southern Draw GPS on the potatoes. Now we did the chicken and pork, the Southern Draw chicken and pork on these ribeye pork chops. And they are looking really, really good. We've browned one side here. I want you to take a look at what we're going to do here soon. It's going to take this to another level. How are we going to take it to another level, you say? Let's drop some onions in here, and we're going to pull all of this goodness up off the bottom of this pan. We're going to pull the goodness up off the bottom of this pan with some Pinot Grigio. That's that white wine. Is going to help us go here. Meanwhile, while we're doing this, let me just share with you to meet us October the 18th at the Taste of Soul in Los Angeles, one of the largest one-day events in the country. There go that Pinot Grigio that we're going to use to help scrape the goodness up off the bottom of that pan, and take a look at that. That is really working there. After we do that, we're going to help that sauce alone help it get to another level by dropping a few pads of butter in there that we're going to show you here in a moment. But let us get that goodness scraped up off of the bottom of the pan to enhance this flavor here. So we're going to just scrape that up off the bottom. Again, we want to ask you also to go to southerndrawshop.com to get your seasoning. Anyone that placed an order between now and October the 18th, you are going to be in a position to receive a year's supply of seasoning. So you're going to want to go ahead and place an order there on our website. Okay, here I've dropped those pads of butter there. So that's going to get even more silky as you see how that stainless steel pan, you can see the bottom now when you couldn't see it before. Why can you see it now is because we've done the due diligence to go through and just create a pan sauce here. This pan sauce is going to be so good once the butter, the onions, those pan drippings and scrapings there. And just see that butter just melt right into it. But yeah, this pan sauce. Now we're going to reintroduce these ribeye pork chops. And ribeye pork chops is just like ribeye steak. It comes from the same portion of the animal. One of them is just pork and one of them is just beef. But it comes from the same portion, which is the top part of the ribs. All right, that's why they call it a ribeye. Now we're going to go back in there, and we can't forget about that extra drippings that came off of there. Let's put that right back over in there onto that those ribeye pork chops. See what we're doing there? Oh, when I tell you the flavor and the smell in here. All right, everybody, this is what we're having on tonight. Thank you for stopping by and checking us out. Now, you see here that French fry seasoning, just to enhance and bump that flavor up on those potatoes. So good. So we used 3 of the Southern Draw seasoning. Here's my plate. We're not going to go with any bread on tonight. And made that plate, finished that off. Here we go.